we being a IT technology services company, of course, IT is one of the critical elements for us to deliver our services. And what is important also is that if we are going to provide certain advanced technology services to our customer, our internal IT adoption has to be in line with the trends in the future. And that's one of the reasons why we looked at the cloud solution and be future ready and then propose a similar kind of a solution to our customers. And this company, NEC Technologies, it's a 100% subsidiary of NEC Corporation Japan, which is a $30 billion company and a Fortune 500 enterprise. And we started off as a joint venture between NEC and HCL Technologies. And I think it's one of the few instances where we, as a company, we were an ECC 6 user for about 7 years. And once this demerger with HCL was taking place, and NEC was trying to acquire the complete stake in this company, it was a decision in front of us whether we continue using a separate instance of ECC or go to the cloud way or a business by design. And when we evaluated by design, we saw that it fulfills most of our must-have requirements. Plus, the timeline for implementation was about 4 months. And given the size and scale of this enterprise today, we always went forward with this solution. We are very proud to be associated with this. So we selected SAP Business by Design for our FICO, which is Finance and Control, our HR, the employee database side of it, and as well as the SRM and the projects. So the supplier relationship. So it's a complete ERP system which we have deployed in the company on the cloud. And so today, coupled with one of the SAP partner company solution for HRMS, it's a full-fledged ERP is on the cloud. Definitely, if you look at, if I take certain examples, then say in the SRM category, the supplier relationship management, while we were using ECC, we did not have a mobile compatibility. And so it meant that if the decision makers or the approvers are traveling, the purchases would get delayed. And if you look at the scenario, then earlier, if our purchase requisition to the closure of the purchase process, the cycle was 21 days. After the deployment of this solution, the average has come down to about 7 days. And it's a phenomenal jump. Most of our suppliers are pretty happy about it, the way that we are conducting. Similarly, for the projects where again a dependency on the approval matrices were there, we are seeing that since the deployment of this solution, our invoicing is on time every time. So it's a phenomenal impact in terms of how we operate in the business. And it has made us more agile, I would say, and much more future ready. It's a unique scenario where we are trying to migrate from a ECC 6, which is a full-fledged system, into a system which is on the cloud designed for SME enterprises. So which meant that all the domain experts or the functional experts in the company were used to doing ways in certain manner. And the structure, though coming from the same stable, the structure is quite different between the two solutions. But I think that the kind of response and the kind of commitment that even SAP showed was commendable along with their partner to understand our business processes, map them to the by design, even in certain cases, customize their solution to fit our needs.
So how long it took for these problems
it was a fast implementation, one which we couldn't have achieved with ECC. It was done in about 4.5 months. So right from the go ahead that we gave SAP, we implemented on the ground the phase 1 of the project, which made us live in about 80% of the cases within 4.5 months. If you look at the current roadmap that we have for our ERP, as I said, about 80% was done in phase 1. The next step which we have taken right now, which is currently under implementation, is to achieve what we were doing with a strong solution like ECC 6. And going forward, we are doing a lot of customizations along with SAP and their partners onto enabling new platforms where for the Salesforce, for CRM, for different kind of areas where we can bring them onto the cloud, integrate with smartphones, the mobile phone integration is another aspect. Then, so all the processes that we are looking at today, which requires a person to be physically available in the office, if that can be replaced with an on-site or remote kind of a solution, that helps us our business a lot.